Yeah,
Yeah, man. For sure, for sure. But listen, um, main thing I wanted to say to you and give you your flowers in a way now, and you know, obviously we'll speak after this anyway, but thank you, bro. Thank you honestly so much, because when I see, and it's weird for me, the whole, we've spoken about the whole kids coming up to you, adults coming up to you like, oh, you made my childhood, blah 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 blah. I'm hearing this from people that are like my age, sometimes older, people that are my peers in various circles, and like maybe because I was so engrossed in it, um, I I'm still getting to grips with the actual depth of 4 o'clock club's resonance. Do you know what I mean? Like the actual depth of how it has hit people, the nostalgia people have with it. Obviously, I've always known how good it actually was, but then to see how it's actually, to see a generation's response to that just makes me be like, yo, the fact that I was part of that in any form is crazy to me. So I want to thank you, A, for allowing that to happen, but more importantly, just for creating that moment, for creating that thing that 10, 20 years from now, so many of us are still going to be speaking about, because it was the moment that it was. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's one of those things that will, whether it's, you know, whether seasons are commissioned or not, it's one of those things that will forever live because of how much it hit people's hearts. So aside from my own involvement in it, I just appreciating culture how I do. I appreciate the people that can create those things and allow those things to exist. So for real, bro, thank you. On behalf of so many people, thank you, because fam, you'll see in the comments now what best show on CB. Like we know how people feel about it. And that was all you. That was obviously, it's, you know, it takes a village, and it's definitely not a one-man operation.
yeah, absolutely.
But
But
it started with one man.
it's incredible to hear. I thank you very much, first and foremost. It's a beautiful thing to hear. I just wanted to, I think that there was such a combination of things that I was feeling at the time when I created it. But one of the big ones was getting my soul right, you know? And kids to me are like, they represent a lot of things, but the main thing they represent to me across the board is like hope. They're just so much more positive and imaginative and forward thinking than adults.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been tainted by life, basically.
Experience life. Yeah.
All this baggage that we carry. I just think kids are the best, you know, and having worked with them for many years as I had before I got into showbiz through the back door with this show, I wanted to get my soul right. I wanted to create something that I could stand by, that kids would love, that it wouldn't be lame to like. Do you know what I mean? A lot of kids are embarrassed to say they watch this show or that show that's made for kids. Do you know what I mean? Because kids grow up too fast, right? They're, you know, they're in a rush to get old. So I wanted to create something that felt like a kind of tea time show that even adults would like. And yeah, with the help, like you say, of a village, I made it happen. It's incredibly important to me. And dude, I mean, everything I learned about TV, I learned from that show. It's you know, everything you got from it, and everything everybody else got from it, and went on to do. I'm so glad, because I was having those first experiences myself. Like I learned how to act for television on that show. Like Dougie Hallows, who was running camera, so not even the director.
Yeah.
The guy who was running camera, he used to say to me, don't move about so much. Like, you go, like, you don't need to do as much as you're doing. Do less. Or he'd say, you don't need to shout. Like, there's a microphone. Like, it's going to pick up everything you say. And just basic stuff like that I hadn't even thought of, you know. Yeah. So, like, there was various people within that little village, as you describe it, that helped me along the way. But for me, I had a vision. And what came from that vision was even more than the original vision. So like I feel so fortunate and lucky myself when I was the age that Josh Carter